Yeah, we were saying earlier, it's been a couple of years since you've been here and a lot's happened, a lot's been going on. Obviously, off the podcast, you're my guy, and I just want to say I'm proud of you doing amazing stuff.
Yes.
Don't do that, man.
No,
Come on, man.
You
Man.
gotta give the people their flowers, man. And like, I just want to, especially after the week I've had,
Yeah.
I just want to let people know how I feel about them, and especially if I see you, like I seen you, bro. I saw you in it. You're doing your thing in it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you I'm trying to be like you, bro, but you're doing your thing in it, you know. So we ain't got to go through the whole. I think I'm sure if people are watching for the first time, they'll be aware of you from like Vine days, Keek days, Instagram, Tommy Expensive.
I didn't do Keek, you know.
You didn't do Keek. Did your videos end up on there though?
Yeah, but I didn't ever do it myself.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then we had that period. I mean, when you was on last time, we was talking about that whole period of coming off social media and wanting to take acting seriously, and that was we sat down.
Since then, isn't it?
Yeah, Famalam, the pilot. It wasn't even out then. It was a pilot.
Yeah.
And we had 3 seasons since then.
That's dope, man. Shout out to you lot.
Bro, it actually has been a lot since then. Like a lot has happened, just in life in general. Like I've just grown so much as a human.
Yeah.
And I've learnt so much. I think that point there, bro, I was so new to everything, and Samson was like
Or Samson KO, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna show you the ropes, man.
Yeah.
Like, I learnt a lot from him, but
That's good, man.
I think I'm really thinking back, even down to what I wore that day.
Well, when you came to see us.
When I came to see, I looked like a hillbilly, bro. I had a red hat, a green jacket.
I can't remember what he was wearing.
Bro.
Yeah, I think I remember that one still.
And we had a brazy conversation before we recorded.
Oh, mate. We had to cut that out. Bro,
Boy.
these studio walls have heard a lot.
Boy.
Let's just say that. Nah, but like, you know, ever since then, you've just gone from strength to strength. I even went to see the Barbershop Chronicles, which you were a part of.
Did you enjoy it, fam?
Bro, that was epic.
That's one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
Epic.
Man.
So we can stay here. So what was that, for someone like yourself that was in it? Obviously, I've not seen it, but Van's got to see it.
Yeah.
What was
You
that?
get to see
No, I
it?
didn't get to see it. What was that experience like? We'll talk about that after. What was that experience like? Being in that?
Bro, like, for me, I watched it in 2017, the first one they ever did.
Yeah.
And, bro, I was with my boy Demi. And yeah, we looked at each other like, we need to do something like this. This is us. When we chill, we laugh at Fobs. We pretend to be Fobs. We pretend to be our uncles and aunties. This is us. My kind of mechanism there, when I wanted to kind of like speak stuff into existence. Bro, I went to the National Theatre. I put my hands out to the building and prayed and said, God, I want to work in the National Theatre. I don't care how. And that was in 2017. Fast forward to like 2019, me and Denz started doing this thing where we would say, if we work for a particular company, for example, we work for BBC, we'll call ourselves BBC Boys.
Right.
And it worked out because we both did BBC shows. So I was like, Dems, we need to call ourselves National Theatre Boys. I feel like next year we'll do something with National Theatre. I don't know what it is. So we decided calling ourselves National Boys. Then he got into Barbershop. But it was touring, innit? And
Right.
there was no casting, no nothing. That is the one thing that I told God, this one, I'm actually kind of jealous.
Right.
Oh, yeah, to tell God that.
Right.
Like, I'm not meant to feel this way.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
but I hope you
That's my
understand.
guy.
Like I said, that's my brother. But I really wanna make a way. I don't care. Make a way. Like, there's messages we said one actor got a role in The Witcher. There's a vacant character. I think you'd kill it. Come audition for it. I was like, are you joking?
Was that the one with Rebel Wilson?
No.
That's-
No.
That's something later.
The Witcher is. There's a character. There's an actor in Barbershop who couldn't tour anymore.
Okay. Sorry.
So then he called them. Suggested me to the director.
Crazy.
So
Cheeky bit of nepotism. Why not?
yeah, I saw other people auditioned. They went the right way. Did the casting director, everything. Mine just didn't go through my agent, kind of thing. It went through me. So I remember looking at the script, bro. It's too easy.
Yeah.
And I felt so. I didn't want to feel like pompous or anything, but I was like, no one's getting this over me. I don't know how. I want to see the person who gets it over me.
Yeah. You're so sure.
If they're
you
that
could do
peak,
this.
I have to know them.
Yeah.
I have to know them as a person. And I walked in there. I saw one other guy. I said, poor guy. In my head, I said to him, poor guy. You're not
do you
gonna
know what? Do you know
But
what that
something
is though?
needing- yeah.
That's just
big dick
him.
energy.
And it's just him knowing that role is made for me,
bro.
Yeah.
and there's no one else on the planet that's gonna take this role from
Man's
me.
poor guy.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
he
looked at
knew.
him. I said, poor guy, because you learnt your lines and you did all of that, but you won't be able to. Like, that's how much I was so sure. I walked in the room, bro. I loaded it, and this was Famalam season 2 times.
Okay.
Right.
So Famalam season 2 was clashing with Barbershop.
Crazy.
So I actually had to leave Famalam season 2.
Right.
Was it 2 or 3? Season 3.
Is that are you
Season
in?
3 was supposed to film in October.
Right.
In October 2020. Am I right?
I mean, we'll go with it. It's fine.
Yeah. But it didn't. No, October 2019 it was supposed to film. And Barbershop wanted me to tour for the whole year. So I had to choose between Barbershop and Thingy. And I looked at myself. I said, what looks like growth right now for me? I've done 2 seasons of this. At the point, I was feeling tired of Famalam. I was like, yeah, season 2 I felt was my most fun season, but my life was terrible at that time.
Right.
Crazy.
And
So reflected in your work. In a way.
yeah, it reflected the other way around. Like I think my best performance was in season 2.
Okay.
That's when there was the what you look upon thing and everything.
What was causing that for it? Like, yes, you're in amazing career's going well, but personally, so what was causing that contrast in your personal life?
I had relationship stuff, man.
Okay.
It's like lost a kid, so it was like it was a bit.
Condolences.
It was nuts. It was nuts at that time, and work was like moving nuts with me. Like where they put their value in me. So it's like season 1, I got a particular fee. Season 2 is supposed to go up, but they weren't trying to level me up.
Okay.
Like
They're trying to lowball you.
Let me give you a little example. For example, what my peers was getting in the pilot, yeah, in the whole season, I'd never reached that.
What?
Until the end. Bro, I never reached that fee until the last season. So I just felt like, and I had to learn that their value lies in what you've done before.
Right.
But what I was doing was like, I'm making the show go viral every year. You have next to nothing promo. Like when you've taken me on, you've taken me on, yeah, because I can do the job, but
Your social media presence played a part as well.
Don't ignore that. And I was feeling like value issues. I was like, no, man, I'm not coming back for the first season. And then Barbershop came. My chance to be a fob on stage. So,
and let the people know you're saying fob with love, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's
I'm
negative.
a fob, so I like myself. So it's not even that. But and I'm ready to load fobs that want to load me. I'm ready. I'm ready for.
I say give and take.
Give and take.
Yeah.
But fam, I had this choice, and I felt like Barbershop was the growth for me.
Yeah.
Like I tend to do this thing where if I'm following God, where would His footsteps be? If this was sand, like I think Father would be in a place where I would grow, the place where it would challenge me, as opposed to comfortability and certain money. I know that I'm gonna get a fee in family. I know what I'm gonna get here, but here it's new territory. So I chose that. I said bye to all the cast. Blah, blah, blah. I said God told me to go here. They tried everything. They took me to Wingstop. They spoke.
Vans, I would be highly offended. So I was gonna leave. What you don't? I don't like caviar.
He was
Don't
talking
think
about
potatoes.
Well, there he goes about value, bro. They took him Wingstop.
No, I swear I would have wild out. I'd wild out.
What? Not even a sirloin.
Are you not taking the piss?
No.
So I can shake the table when I'm cutting my steak. And
No, the cast met me there.
Okay.
And we spoke. But like, producer was now willing to up my fee.
Right.
Because now there's something else. And I was
There's
like,
an
right, you should
incentive
be
there.
willing to do that because I'm doing a good job. And
it makes it look like I was
Yeah.
doing this for money. And really and truthfully, like I said, God
get what
told me
I'm
to
trying
go
to say?
here.
I think they place value on your profile, especially like when you're in that industry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like we need to sell this show, and
So if I went off and did a movie blockbuster and I came back, my fee will go up because of the profile. That's just
course.
literally how it works. And I had to
that
learn.
monopoly.
And yeah, so
So they tried to offer you more money.
Cool. Father told me not to take it, so cool. This was July times, you know, and they went to film in October. So they want me to not do barbershop and wait all the way until October and God knows what if I was able to get a job in that time or not.
Just got to keep tweeting Famalam links and that.
Bro. So man chose barbershop. Bro, I've never experienced anything like that.
You like he was having a whale of a time.
There was a job where you're working with 12 other youths, all different age ranges, different experiences. Bro, we were sharing. And we went New York, fam. We got New York Times pick of the week. So I don't know how, but it's very prestigious over there. It's like the play that everyone must go and watch this week. Like Lupita came, Mahershala Ali. It was like we got standing ovations.
Academy Award winners,
every night. Like,
that's crazy.
While I was out there, Ali, the play of they're making the play.
Okay.
Of Muhammad Ali in Broadway.
Okay.
And the producer and his wife, who's the writer, they came forward and said they want me to play it. Like, just from not even from my acting, just from the sheer charisma that I had. I think COVID obviously all slowed it down.
Wait, hang
Samuel
on.
L. Jackson.
Wait, hang on.
Headlock,
Have you just landed this role?
No, so
Vance Boy got a super exclusive. He's like, huh?
It is. So while I was out there, he said they've been searching for Ali for time. They haven't found it. And his wife, who is his wife is always right basically in his life. He's like, his wife said it's him. So I met the director, and the director wanted me to do some tapes, like a video audition when I get back to London. I did it, sent it in, and then COVID hit. So I don't know where they are with the process. Right. I'm sure it will still happen, but bro, it was the craziest opportunity because I got to everything I learned from seeing my uncles and aunties and my dads and everything. I'm using that for work.
That's amazing.
It made no sense.
It's just muscle memory.
Yeah, but it's amazing that you can like absorb all of that, your environment, and fling it into your art.
Because no one could tell us how to do that.
Yeah.
So were there any points in that sort of cut where there was like improv at any point?
What? Improv was the
default setting.
Fam, like, do you know what? I can tell you, that I went to see this show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know these man have mad fun during auditions.
I just see his social media during that time period, and there's a video of them. I don't know if he was reenacting Burna Boy's Colours.
Yeah, that was me,
bro. They just like they're having so much fun behind the scenes, like, and in between, like, yeah.
This guy said, "Damn, it was me, bro."
I know, but
yeah. No, literally,
I was like, there.
I was like, this is amazing. Everything is so seamless. They understand each other in every scene, and how it was all sequenced. I was just like, obviously, I was like, Tom, you killed it. But for me, Demi stood out, man. I was like, this guy is exceptional in this.
Demi was peak.
Like, he is actually bodying everything.
Yeah.
This is like, and don't get me wrong, the whole cast made it like, it brought some sort of sense of nostalgia there.
Demi had 1,000 people screaming their heads off,
bro,
every night.
I'm moving mad, bruv. I didn't watch it live. I watched it online when they put the thing.
You missed.
But still, it's not the same thing.
It wasn't the same one. No.
But even through me watching that just through the screen, I was watching the crowd reaction, and they just looked like they was having an amazing time in it. So
yeah, no, it was a great show, man. Like I even left wanting to go back, but I didn't get the opportunity. I wanted to take my little brother with me because like it just would have been a great experience for him. Because I went home and I started telling him about it.
Yeah. The director never really directed us. He said, let me see your interpretation of what the script is. And then he'll just mold it to a certain shape. He'll give it structure. He says, as long as you stay within the structure, you're fine. And the structure had enough space for us to improvise. So, bro, it's like I had a line, called, I speak about African, my characters talk about homophobia in Africa, raising kids in terms of beating them and not beating them, and then African timing.
Okay.
African timing is the last thing that they kind of speak of. And it was a small part of the show, but I thought about, this is actually important. So I always, them sat me down. He was like, Tom, I think you can milk more out of this. I don't know what it is, but you need to milk more out of what you're saying because it's important for us, African timing. Sat down with it. I think at the time, this little Kim thing was trending.
Okay, yeah.
I said, okay. I went out one night. This was like 998 people. And bro, we're speaking. I think my line is like, time can't contain us. And I did it within that thing. And I stood up and I looked at everyone. They were all going crazy. Because it's like the character was like saying that, no, if I say that I'm going to get there at 1 p.m., I get there at 3. Because time can't contain us. And then you see the African artist coming up after us like, yes, you're right. Nothing can contain us. Come here, boy. And then you take a picture with 90 aunties and their kids. And it's like, I'm glad that we brought African aunties to the theatre, bro.
Yeah. That's like, amazing,
that's
man.
A predominantly Caucasus space.
From the man, the Caucasus. That is a white child. That's a Viking.
That child's probably got A1 credit.
That is a Slavic baby.
That is Nordic.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. It was amazing.
So you had that experience.
Yeah, I come out of Barbershop. The director of Famalam couldn't do Famalam, so they moved it to January.
So you can make it.
Imagine I took it.
Yeah.
I would have waited till October.
For them
and they
to
would
say to
them say that it's now in January. And imagine, so that's what? 6 months, no work.
So answer me this. You told him you was leaving. They took you out. They tried to massage your back. Tried to feed you wings. And then you go off and do Barbershop. When you now come back for Famalam in January, what's the bread saying?
I told you, bro. I haven't changed anything. That's the only time I reached what some of my peers were getting in the pilot.
That's crazy. I thought you were referring just to season 2. So even season 3 was even after the Barbershop.
It's the same. I think for me, what I learned recently, bro, everything is all smoke and mirrors, man. Because it all looks nice outside, but fam, some of the female casts were getting less than me.
Crazy,
bro. And I learned that at the end, like, because we wanted to come out and speak about what was really going on in the show.
Why didn't you guys?
Because it's like some of the cast weren't ready to do that.
Okay.
The show is a comedy, innit? You want it to come out, you want it to make people laugh in a time when it was so perilous. People were dying left, right and centre from COVID. You want to bring joy. You don't want to also bring...
You don't want to taint what should have been a good memory for everyone.
A good memory for everyone. And then obviously, some of the cast were having some of the best times of their careers ever, like award-winning everything. So it's like, it's not the time to do that. I was ready to go because I felt like this, but I've always had this, like, I'm new, so I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to rock the boat.
But that's where we go wrong, I feel sometimes.
Yeah, but it's only at the 3rd season that I kind of felt like that. At the 2nd season, I still feel like, do you get it? It's hard to explain because you've worked so hard to get somewhere. You get there, you're like, oh, this is a bit mad.
This was really like,
but
so
I don't
this
even know.
Going on.
Maybe this is normal. Then you start talking to people, they're like, no, this isn't normal.
Yeah.
But then you're tied up in it. And when you realize your power, by the time you realize your power, it's either you've lost the opportunity to speak. And when you can speak, it's not always your choice, especially if it's an ensemble. If it's me as one thing and
you would have got the megaphone out.
I'm there, bro. Like, I have a voice. Like,
and that's one thing they've got to be aware of you as well, because you've got a following, a large following line. We know you, we've watched you grow. So if you come out and say something, you've got a lot more eyes and ears. Because I saw, I don't know how true it is, but Taraji P. Henson, there was a point in her career, the highest she'd been paid was like 100 racks.
Yeah.
And then she obviously through her
Tyler
work
Perry was the first person
to pay her close to her value, and she got $500,000. I think about all the work we've seen Taraji P. Henson in, and it kind of explains in terms of Hollywood why we see a lot of the same actors and the volume of film they do. Because really, like the top guys aren't working how some of our black actors are working. We've got like 4, 6, 8 films a year.
Bro,
certain man are doing a film a year.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't, obviously you can dispel any myths, or if we're and correct me.
The
if
only
I'm
black
wrong.
guys that were doing that was like Will Smith and Denzel Washington.
Will Smith and that they've crossed over into movie star land.
Yeah, like
it's like
he's Mr. Box Office, like
Mr. Bums on Seats.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
Boy, you see this game, I'm learning it day by day. I feel like it's so vast because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors is a word that I'm going to keep using because it's not what you think it is. The peakest people you see killing it, blah, 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 they're not really getting.
They're not getting
what
that
you think they should be getting. Because when I would see, I'd be like, oh, what's this person getting? It's not that much, you know. And I'm just like, right, I expected more. They're like, it's literally, they value you where they found you.
Right. Is it that? But like,
Yeah.
in the industry that you're in, I would assume that there's ceilings. Obviously, Famalam, not to devalue the show, but it's on BBC Three.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be a bigger budget in terms of your salary cap if it was on BBC One?
Okay, so let me get, comedy costs less to do than a drama.
Right.
Way less. So their kind of logic is, you guys did so well and all BAFTAs were won and all these things were won on this budget. Why would we give you more?
Yeah.
That's more of a business thing.
Okay.
Drama generally.
Can you understand that perspective?
I understand that perspective,
Okay.
but what that does is it devaluates the genre.
Yeah.
To the people that are like the face of it. It's like,
Yeah.
right, what, this is actually an art form as well. Like, why doesn't it get? It still wins awards. It's still, people still need to laugh. Like, and what I've seen is, if Famalam was in the US, we'd be getting 40 racks an ep, and then by season 2 we're millionaires.
Right.
Crazy.
And that's the ruinous of it, because it's a bigger market out there.
And do you know what? Yeah, when I understood the scope of like television in the US, one of my favorite shows, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah.
Okay.
Larry David, co-creator of Seinfeld, and I looked at his net worth
And them man are clear, bro.
alongside Seinfeld's net worth, and I'm like, wow, just from
Wasn't-
TV.
was
And I
Seinfeld
remember like,
behind Girlfriends, am I wrong?
no, that's Kelsey Grammer from
Kelsey Grammer, sorry.
from Frasier.
Yeah.
So
He's clear as well, bruv.
yeah, clear. But then I started to like when Friends was like this huge phenomenon. Like,
don't even
and
talk about it.
obviously one of the most iconic sitcoms out there. They started getting $1 million an episode.
They don't have to work again, bruv.
The Scrubs cast, when it became super popular, were getting the same kind of fee. And I'm like, then you look at more recent times, Modern Family,
Guys, you know what it is to get $1 million an episode, and there's 20 episodes,
and they get residuals as
and
well.
then there's 9 seasons.
So how much is the studio making? They can afford to
Bro,
pay you like that.
the Friends
understand.
cast haven't really worked.
I remember Joey tried to have a show. We didn't care about
You
it.
need
Top
to
Gear.
dip this, yeah.
Top Gear.
He's on Top Gear.
They say theatre makes you good,
Okay.
yeah, and respected. TV makes you money. Film makes you famous.
Right.
Bro, what's that one? The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
It's discontinued. They're doing a spin-off with Sheldon's son, yeah?
Okay.
That's what's running. But the reruns are making so much money.
Yeah.
They're making
Bruv,
billions,
E4 couldn't
bro.
get rid of flipping Big Bang Theory. Every time you'd tune into that channel, Big Bang is playing.
So if you saying all that, yeah, is the plan then to go to the US?
My bro, right now, because essentially when you get an agent here, when you do get American work, you have to sign with an American agent there and then a manager.
Okay.
Manager kind of runs your day to day properly, and then your agent
Gets
there
you
and
the
here
deals.
work together. She takes 7 and she takes 7, and your manager has another fee as well. I don't know, but that's how it
So a
works
lot of
over
people
there.
eating into the pie, boy.
Yeah, but then America
make
they
shit
have
happen.
something called a cap 10. So the studio pay your agent's fees and still give you. So if you're getting paid $1 million, they'll take 100 bags and they'll pay you $1 million on 100 bags just so that you can pay your agents.
Damn.
Bro, so it's like, it's different.
Brands, they give you hush money. Pay that nigga to shut up.
So what you're
Bro.
saying, essentially, someone like Damson Idris is eating.
Oh, Damson's a millionaire, man.
I mean, you said you put it out there.
Like, I mean,
Netflix
bro, it's
films
about
as
pull it
well.
out there, bro.
He's
It's driving with him in his wagon the other day, bro. The guy is fine.
What, G-Wagon in that?
He's fine, fam.
Yeah.
Like, he's what? Season 4?
Yeah.
They say season 3 is the bag collector.
Right.
Because season 3, you're needed.
Okay.
The show don't move without you.
Yeah.
You're so ingrained. So,
And to be
so
fair,
you'd
it's
like,
Snowfall season 3.
I was getting 20 grand, now I want 99. And it's like, it's all bargaining power. Like,
Yeah.
so it's all what you literally get what you negotiate. If you don't say nothing,
Yeah.
like your first contract is very important because there's certain clauses in there because some people, they try to option you. So if you do this, the next 2 seasons, whatever he's doing, he has to pick us first, or whatever he gets, this pilot is what he's gonna get for the
Right.
rest. And that's what my agent signed. My very, very first agent. They were just so happy to work with BBC. I didn't get rid of that clause. So it's only like after a certain season that clause broke. And then I started on the normal human.
Okay.
The basic.
So, bro, it's like, I learn a lot, man. And I feel like America definitely is the next place. Like, there's things in it. I can't divulge, but I think the next thing is like.
So we're going from BBC Boys to.
The next thing. It's called Streaming
CBS,
Boys.
NBC.
Streaming Boys. It was a leading question.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon Boys.
Dems is already ahead of me anyway. He did something that's on NBC.
Dope.
You
not believing with you.
Bashi's out there doing some series as well.
We got English Invasion, Golden Globes happened the other day, and
as an
John
actor,
Boyega. Go on, fan. Sorry.
Do you like feel the disconnect? That's the conversation about British actors going over and playing American roles.
Do you know what, bro? I watched Judas and the Black Messiah,
right?
And I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was strong and fantastic.
Shouts to Daniel Kaluuya, by the way, for the Golden Globe.
He bigged up C-Biz.
Yes.
You've got to big up Wizkid or Gigs. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. If you don't, we're going to flog you.
Bro,
man bigged up C-Biz.
C-Biz.
So imagine.
I'm going to run a bit of that later.
Yeah.
Imagine. I'm watching Fred Hampton's story. It was so sad, like just. And then I thought, imagine being American and there when this happened.
Yeah.
So, when I put myself in their shoes and it's someone abroad coming to play a story that's like that so close to them, I can understand that.
He's an African American icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
But I said
now
the asterisk for me was that there's still room for a Fred Hampton standalone film.
Yeah.
Because that Judas and the Black Messiah isn't that.
Wait, when I say I understand, I don't mean I agree.
No, I heard you.
What my thing is, we're getting to this place where it's you should only play what you are, which is very stupid. Because if I'm from Cambodia,
right,
I must play only Cambodian stories or Cambodian actors. What does that
even make any sense? On your potential.
An actor is essentially supposed to be a blank canvas that anything can be painted on.
Right. I believe that too.
It should be anyone. Now, where it gets a bit blurry is like, let a disabled actor play a disabled role. Let a gay actor play a gay role. Because I think Wentworth, the character, the actor that played
Prison Break.
That played Prison Break, he said he's not playing no more straight roles.
Fair.
He said he wants to play homosexual roles because that's what he is.
Okay.
Right.
Now, I can't drill a man for that. That's the choice that he's made.
No choice of wording. It's brazy. Oh my God. What?
Pause.
You have to say pause. I'm just saying, I find it ironic. How ironic.
Oh, God.
How convenient.
Oh, God.
And Tom's like, I'm never coming back.
I can't get onto him for that.
Yeah, no, go on.
But my whole thing is we're getting to this place where it's defeating the purpose of what the art is.
Yeah.
It's and for me, I want to be able to play anything. That's the whole point. You're playing. Like if it's like White Chicks here. White Chicks was nuts, innit? It's a nuts film in general.
Yeah.
There's two things that threat here: actors and being able to play other things, and comedy being able to be funny.
Yeah.
We're not being allowed to make fun of ourselves anymore. You only make fun of yourself, and if it's even within yourself and your people,
you gotta be careful.
Because within black people we can laugh at each other, but no, don't laugh at Caribbeans. Oh no, Caribbeans don't laugh at Africans. Africans don't laugh at African Americans.
Right.
Do you get what I mean? It's
so what you're saying is that you don't necessarily subscribe to the notion of if you're not from a certain place, you shouldn't play that.
No.
I think you've been quite clear with that. I think we should handle things on a case by case basis.
Yeah.
So I was with you. I share the same sentiments. I understood their misgivings with regards to the Fred Hampton role, but when Daniel Kaluuya comes out and not like what Dr. Umar said, Kayula.
What, a British tribalist?
Kalula.
Kalula.
Danny Kalula.
Kalula from Uganda. Uganda. When he kills the role like that, and you've got Fred Hampton Jr.
Cosign.
Mother Kua, like you've got the direct people from that around him involved. I think just put your hands up and just say that one, we leave it alone. If they do another one and it is the Black Panther, if the Fred Hampton story, then fair enough. Go and get a Black American in it.
It's a double standard. Like Black Panther should have been.
All
everyone
Africans.
should have been African.
Yeah.
that's one then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
There's so many things that could have
we
been
could talk about Don Cheadle, the whole Toronto. Like, we'll be here all day. We've had this conversation and I'm with you. So, I just said for that one, I did understand. Doesn't mean that.
Do you know what it's coming towards,
Yeah.
I think they have a problem with us Brits.
It is. Because we're over there, we're killing it. That's what it is.
I remember a few years ago, I keep saying Spike Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, they were pretty vocal about it from 3 years ago. And I was like, once this picks up traction, it's going to be a continuous conversation.
You know what came out about Spike Lee the other day? That he was getting paid by the police to make content to make them look good. He needs to sit in the corner for a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never read.
I'm gonna spin the block on it next week. I'll get. I mean, even before we go, I can find the article.
It
came out for his production company directly.
What did you say?
Was you at the Knicks game?
No. We had 3 more extra days after Barbershop just to roam around New York before we had to fly back.
Okay.
And, bruv, over there when you get on the wrong train, you can't like switch. You have to get out of the station.
Yeah.
And go find another one and go back down.
Shout outs to the TFL, best transportation links in the
world. But yeah, no.
So I was upset. I was like, bloody hell, mate. So I'm walking, trying to find the next place. I look up and Spike Lee walks right past me.
That's crazy.
I am not a beg. I hate it.
We're Londoners.
So I walked. No, I walked. Then I messaged the guys in the chat, bro, the guys just saw Spike Lee. You know, they're like, turn the hell around and go speak to Spike Lee. I was like, what am I going to say to him? Give me a row.
My name is Tom.
What am I going to say? They're like,
I'm
no,
from
bro.
Uganda.
We're locking the door.
I'm from the Uganda.
We're locking the door. Like, go back.
Yeah.
He goes into prep, so I'm waiting outside. I'm just, Jesus, come out. I said, oh, hey, Spike. Bro, the guy looked like he was angry. The minute he heard my accent, he turned. He's like, just walked. I was like, okay. I was like, my name's Tom Moutchi. I just did a play at the Harvey Bam Theatre. It's a respected theatre in New York, you know.
So you had a bit of leverage when you say that.
Bro, I was like, we got the New York Times picks. Like, but it's not even like I could invite him because we were done.
We're done, yeah.
So, and he's like, oh, you're a Brit? I was like, yeah. It's like, where's the play based? I said, well, the play is based in the Peckham Barbers, but it moves around the world in Africa. It's proper sick play.
It's a travelling play.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, is Peckham in Brixton? I was like, no, it's in Peckham. He's like, yeah, but all the black people are in Brixton. And I was like, that's when I said, okay, well, have a nice day. Because he just kept walking. He never started to talk. And when he was talking to me, he weren't looking at me. He was looking straight. And I just thought, yeah, cool. And you know what? Have a nice day.
Tom was following how Herrera was following Hazard.
Yeah. Do you know what? Sometimes they say never meet your heroes because
he's not my hero.
You. No,
just saying.
Like, obviously, it's
cliche saying.
Just a cliche saying. Someone that's like a staple in like a certain industry and whatnot. Do you know what I mean?
It was horrid, and
that's shameful, man.
And then you come back to London. He does that stupid series when there's a Nigerian guy in Kente has a mad accent talking about fufu, and then he's loading British people. I forgot what the name of the show is.
Yeah. We talk about actors playing certain roles. There's directors that are out of touch with certain things, and like they play a huge part in that.
Yeah. No, it happens because he had what's the Chicago thing when
he still he needs to pay for his crimes when he done Chirac.
Chirac. That's what it is.
Horrible.
It's like we get the women to withhold sex to hopefully make these guys stop gangbanging. And Nick Cannon's the gangster. Everything about
he's the ultimate gangster.
Yeah, it just don't make no sense in it. So,
bro, out of touch, and I was like, I've just wasted 60 minutes of my life.
You don't get that shit back.
It's one of them things, but it's come full circle. You've got a new show out right now, called PRU, which is comedy based in a pupil referral unit.
Yeah, man.
Talk to us about that a little bit,
bro. That was like the saving. I thought Famalam season 3 coming out was going to be the saving grace for my terrible 2020.
Okay.
And an outrage happened. And then
we'll talk about it a little bit later.
24 hours, everyone forgot about it. And then, you know, I've been feeling like I wanted to do. It's a comedy drama.
Sorry.
I've been feeling like I wanted to do a bit of drama, and then this just dropped out of nowhere, bro. I was on my way back from filming like a Black History, new school comedy and old school comedy type of thing for ITV. It's 3 p.m. My agent goes, "Oh, do you want to do a Zoom audition at 4 p.m? They don't mind if you read from the script. It's fine." I was like, "What is this for?" It's like, "Oh, you'll be playing like a teacher. Blah, blah, blah. It's drama. It's comedy. Trust me, you'll love it." And I was tired. And me and my agent, boy, when I don't want something, I was like, "Oh, please, it's okay.
Allow me, yeah."
Like, it's 4. I got home, did it, blah, 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 read it. They said next week they want to see me in person. Went there, killed it, and I got it. And I was like, it went so quick that I didn't clock what happened. And then, bro, before you knew it, we was on set after we filmed in November, bro. So 10 months of nothing, fam.
Crazy.
So it was like, oh damn, obviously the COVID restriction, everyone had to have masks and that. And I was like, I'm just so glad. Like, the statistics of actors in general are nuts. Like, only 4% of us are ever in work.
Right.
And only 1% earn over 30k.
Okay.
So it's like, and then there's COVID on top of that. So I felt so blessed, bro. So I just went in there, met who I needed to meet. The cast were amazing. The youth, they're powerful, man. They're gonna be big. And
you got one of the girls in there from the Rocks film.
Rocks, yeah.
What's her name? Kosa.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was telling you the other day like that. I wanted her to come on with Tom if that was a possibility, but
why didn't you guys ask me?
I asked Fols to ask you.
Beef, I forgot. I was wanna.
Yeah, he's getting facials.
You get indoor masseuse. You
forget
forget your life. You just forget things. Like that would have been sick.
Yeah,
Kosa's amazing. She's my G.
Dope.
We'll do it though. My bad. We'll we can figure that out.
But yeah, fam, did it, and bruv, it's out now, isn't it? And but what was mad is that we got the series like last week.
So you got 4 parts?
4 parts, yeah.
So when you did it at the time, did you think it was just going to be a 1-part thing, or you know straight away that
No, you don't know if it's gonna go to series. What I did is when the BBC boss came into the read through, because they like to see it on its feet before they were going to filming. I said to him, after what they did to me for Famalam,
okay,
commission this. And I said, because we've got a good relationship, because I've known him for like 4 years.
Right.
He's like, his name's Shane Allen. He's like the
top dog.
The boss. I was like, I looked at him. He was just smiling because he sent me an email. He was like, you handled it very good, like comedy. The outrage gave you guys more views in the 3rd season than you've got across everything put together.
Crazy.
Right.
So people listening, if they're being negative Nancy's though, they may say that was intentional. That's
boy. And then so now we've got, like, in summer I've got a job, and it's always a blessing, man. It's always a blessing. I can't complain. I feel like we have a chance to do something good with this, because we want the kids to have a voice. Like, those are kids that are counted out of society. People don't think about them. They're counted out of mainstream everything. So there's 2 roads from them after that point. Is the jail or the wildlife.
Millions has got a lyric about that, about going ace prepared him for jail.
Yeah,
I forgot exactly.
23 bang up.
Yeah.
23 hour detention got set me up for a 23 bang up, something like that. Yeah.
And I've got friends that work in like PRUs and stuff, and like the stories. Yeah.
Yeah, those kids are peak still. They're peak. But yeah, man, it was written by 2 actual PRU teachers.
Okay. So there's some authenticity there.
Yeah, and UK Fully Focused, who work with a lot of youth, BBC commissioned them to produce it. So it's not like BBC.
I know Nick
Bedu.
Yeah,
I know him still.
I used to work with him I told him
Trace. He doesn't look Ghanaian. He hates it.
Yeah. Good guy, man. Good guy. I used to work with him.
He's lovely still. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to actually get into the season. I think a couple more things are coming out soon, but that's one of the things that, you know.
What do you have, like, about the show that you can tell our listeners to look forward to?
Yeah, you haven't seen anything like it in a very long while. Especially with that's youth led. Okay. In that way, that's British anyway. That is close to our culture. I mean, if you have something on Channel 4 like Derry Girls, which is like girls from, I don't know, Cumbria. It's like, it bangs, but it's not us.
Right.
And this is a thing where it's made by us and it was for us. And
is there more pressure than that? Because it's someone that's meant to represent us, that you want to get it as right and on point as possible?
I think all the pressure I could ever have got, I got it on Famalam.
You're making it sound like a horror story.
Famalam changed his life for good and bad.
I had Jamaicans telling me they're gonna kill me. I lived in Catford, bro.
Right.
And
so you was like, I'm around, like, I'm local.
Where am I even gonna go? Yeah,